thing sometimes.
Oh, Mark wants you to know that he often does his own thing. So
I don't watch
he's recovering from spine surgery, so in addition to not normally always doing what I say, he's modifying more than normal. And you might also notice Lisa has handy a TheraBand so that she can change some of the exercises too. So you're free to make it work for your body. Yeah? Yeah, both of you guys are good models for Terry to see. So we're going to start facing our mount. And we're going to rock on those feet back and forth, up and down a little bit. Yeah, and just start waking them up because we're standing and we want to make sure we're standing well. That's it. Good. And as you're going, see if you can get all the way up on your tippiest tippy toe. Really get up there and then come back down to your heel and see if you can lift the balls of your feet up and linger in that balance moment for a moment. See how much dorsiflexion you can get. And you can use this bar for a little balance, right? So you can scoop back if you want a little bit more balance. Help. Good. Yeah. That's it. Good. Now as you start going through your feet, I want you to play with them a little bit. Go up on the outside of your feet to your pinky toe, then roll all the way to the base of the big toe, that metatarsal pad, and then round down through from there back to your heel. And then again, go up outside edge. Once you're up, get all the way onto that big toe, and then lower down to your heel. That better? I feel like that music was right in your ears. Good. Good. And one more round. All the way up. Good. And then down through the center onto your heel. Good. All right. So now press down big toe, spread out that pinky toe, and then reach the back of your heel into the ground like it had an arrow tattoo pointing down on it. Good. All right. Inhale, nice and big. Exhale, just a small press of that bar towards your hips. Just don't be big. Good. Inhale, release the bar upward. Good. And again, exhale. Good. Big inhale into your back as it releases upward. Good. Two more. Exhale. Good. Big inhale. Good. Still driving through your feet. Feeling the answer back in your belly. The answer is always in your belly. Oh, sorry. And last one. Good. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, do a high row, pulling the bar right up to your collarbones. Hold it for a moment. Pull those shoulders back. Pull your elbows back. Kind of get the kinks out of the front of you. Good. And then let the arm come forward. Press it down again. So we'll alternate. Down one and then pull up and hold one. Yep. Hold it again. See if you can get the front of your arm bone to pull back to those elbows. Good. Feel the shoulder blades holding. Good. And then release forward and press down. Good. Last time. Pulling in. Good. That's it. Nice and tall. Drive through those feet. Nice. Good. And then arms forward and then press down. Good. We're going to let the arms float forward for a moment. We're going to round into bow. Just bow. So scooping up through your pubic bone. Stretching your upper back. Good. Round back up. And then bring the bar back to your chest again for that high row. Tuck your elbows. And then Terry, take it gently here. You're going to take the arms up to the sky. Good. And then pulse back. 3, 2. Find your shoulder blades. 1. Bring it back to your chest. The arms go forward. Good. Come into your bow. And a stretch. Good. Round it back up. High row. Good. Tuck the elbows. Press up. Find the back of your shoulder blades. Squeeze them all the way down to the very bottom tip of them. 2, 1. Good. Bar comes down and forward. And this time we're going to start our bow and then continue into a roll down. Eyes to your navel. Just going as far as feels good to your back this morning. I know, take it gentle on your first one. Good. Inhale, exhale, press into those feet. Let the abs answer back as they lift you up away from gravity. Good, that's it. Bar comes into the chest. Good, tuck the elbows. Press up for your high pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring the bar back down. We're gonna roll down again. Scoop the belly in. That's it. Stretch. Maybe you get a little further this time. Maybe it's not so stiff this time. Press into those feet. Round up. Good. High row. Elbows tuck. High pull. Shoulder blades. Good. Good. Very nice. Then just bring the bar back to your chest. Good. We're going to press down to the right hip, just pushing down so the center of your bar is to the right of you. I just did that to my left, didn't I? Good. And then to your other side. And I'm going to double up because I did it the opposite of what I said I was. Good. Go to the right. Good. And then up and then to the left. Good. So the bar is staying parallel to your mount. It's not wrapping around you yet. We're waking up tricep and bicep. So if you could see me from front on, my bar is just going from one hip to the other hip. Yep. One hip to the other. So now we're waking up obliques. Little QLs. Good. Can you lift your throat just a smidge? Yes, that's lovely. That's lovely. Good. Good. Now let's pause. We're going to bring the bar back up into high pull. Oh, sorry. Woo, high row, high row. Good. Now we're going to have a seat. Good. Try to lower those thigh bones down. Gather your sits bones under you and back up. Release your bar. Good. Pull it in. Have a seat. Good. That's it. And then back up. Good. Let's do 2 more. Good. Remember, when you come up, drive into those heels and wrap underneath your booty a little bit. Yeah. That's better. That was better, Lisa. I can totally see your glute lift. Let's do 2 more just in honor of Lisa's glute lift. That was very good. Yes, drive into your heels. Yes, good. And last one, are your glutes lifting too? Okay, just checking. Good. Good. That's it. Nice. Okay. We're going to step back into a step back lunge. Terry, with your hip, is that okay? How your okay, all right. She's such a sport. She always is. So we're going to step back and we'll alternate feet. If you're like me and you run out of room, my furniture's in my way, you can reach through your straps and grab on up at your ropes. So that's always an option. That'll give you a little more resistance. Yeah, good. So we're going to step back. We're going to shift our weight to the back foot and then come up. Yes, Lisa, I saw that. Good. Good. And by shifting our weight, we want to shift our pelvis, not our back. So it's not this kind of shift, it's this kind of shift. Yeah? See that? Good. Because then we're going to add on to that. After you shift, I want you to take your bar and push it forward to the side over your front knee and then back to center. So just like you did when you're standing upright, take your bar, push it to the side over that front knee. Good. And then back to center. That's it. Push. Good. So should be feeling those obliques a little bit more. Maybe a little bit of psoas in a good way, working with all its friends around it. They're all saying, dude, we've been here for you all along. That's it. Good. Good. Now on the next one, we're going to pause. So I happen to have my right leg back, my left leg forward. Yeah. We're going to lift into a little balance. So coming up on that front left leg, lift your right knee. Good. Come back down, press down to your left again. That's it. Come up to center, lift your knee. Good. And then back down. Press down to the side again. Good. This one plus one more. That's it. Good. Good. Now this one we're going to hold. This is our last one. We have our right knee up and forward. We're going to take the right leg behind you, straighten it out, and come into a balancing stick. Woo! Your bar may or may not help you. It may make you wobblier. I want you to lift that leg, lift that leg, lift that leg, and then see if you can shift your weight back towards your heel on your standing leg. That's it. Good. Now, can you bring that back knee up? Might have to tap down. That's okay. So now you have it forward again. There it is. It's in front. Good. And then swing it back. We're going to do 2 more times. I'm going to, while you do that, I'm going to just put this blanket so you have more. I just realized my legs are blending into the couch. So hold each one for at least a breath or 2. There, that give you more contrast. Is that better? I don't blend in with the background as much. Good. Good. And then after you get those 2, you can switch legs. We'll do the lunge and twist with the other leg. Woo! Does it hurt on that side, Terry, to put your weight on that left leg? It's all right. Like I say, we are okay with creativity in here. So other side, we're lunging. Yep. Good. And pushing to the side. Then coming up into that knee lift. You got it good. Then I want you to lift your throat for me, Lisa. Think like, you know where your clavicle is? Imagine that you have to lift from right here. There's a little piece of ice there, and you want to come away from that little piece of ice. Yeah. Good. That's it. Good. And I think this is the 4th one. If it's the 4th one, we're going to hold it because then we have 3 balance sticks. Yes, so hold the knee up. Good. Bring it through to the back. Straighten it out. Good. And then see if you can make yourself a straight line. Woo. Yep, and it's okay if you tap down. Good. Drive into the standing foot to come forward again. Bring the knee forward. There you go, and you're balancing. Good, and we're going to do it again. Take the leg back. Woo. Good. And again, when you're there, see if you can shift your weight back towards your heel. Whoa. Good. And then one more time. Yep. I know. I tap down too. It's normal. Good. And last time. This is our last one. Oi, oi, oi. Good. And then all the way up. Good. And then both of you get to come down. Now you get to wiggle your booty a little bit because it might be feeling it. Yes? Do you feel it? Anybody? Your whole standing leg. Okay. Yep. That's what I would hope. So we're going to take a step out to second position, which just is just like it is on the reformer. Feet are equal distance apart. Your weight is right in the middle. Good. And then we'll step up to center. Squeeze the back of your legs together. Good. Down. Find the back side of your foot. Come up. Squeeze the back of your legs together. Good. Down and out. Good. And squeeze. Yes. Feeling very balletic. So I happen to start to my right. It's up to you which way you want to go, but I just happen to be going to my right side. I'm going to take this plie, hold it. Good. And I'm going to rotate and lift my bar. The top hand is up, bottom hand is down, but both palms are facing back. Going to give it a push. Good. Come back to center. Same side again. I'm lifting up and away, pushing to the side, bring it back in. So the bottom hand is working with my pec and oblique. The top hand is working with my mid back, right? You should hopefully feel your shoulder blade help with that push. Good. We have two more. Push, ground your feet, Good. Now we're going to take that into a full-on pivot. So that means my left foot is going to lift and pivot. Now push across. Come back to center. And lift and pivot. Good. So my left heel is raising. I'm moving on the ball of that back foot. Good. That's it. Good. One more, just one more. All right, next one, we're gonna hold it. So do your pivot, do your press. Now stay right there. Lower yourself down, making sure your knees open a little bit more. Raise back up, 2 straight legs. Good, down and up. Can you use the heel on the leg that's in front, the one that's farthest away from your mount, to push you back toward the back foot? You've got 2 more to practice with. Push back. Yes, LT, watching on the replay, this one goes out to you. Push with that heel. Good. And then we'll pivot back to center. Good. And then all the way back up. So Terry, I forgot to tell you, LT is one of our members, but you'll almost never see him. But he always watches the replay. He does his workout on when he gets the recording. Yeah, so I know, right? So good. So we're going to step to our left now. Plie. Press those heels open. Good. And then back to center and out. Good. That's it. And press. Good. Yeah, you have two other class members that you're not seeing today, but you usually get to see them in the flesh. He's the only one who's almost never here, but always on the replay. Good. So we're just going out. That's it. Good. And then after this one, we'll do one more, and that one more is the one that will hold. So coming down, zoop, go ahead. Stabilize those feet. Just take your bar up to the side. Now I'm pushing it up to the left. Push back a little. Bring it back in front. Good. And up to the left. Push back a little. I'm just going to remind you while we're doing this about our hands. You can be flat hand, you can be grip hand, but make sure you're using both sides of the hand, right? So not just the thumb heel or not just the pinky edge, but both. Good. One more. And then one to hold, because we're going to add on that pivot. So across, and then we pivot. So for me, that's my right foot lifting as I push across my body. The right heel is lifting. Yeah. Good. Come back to that plie. Good. Bring it up. Push across. Drive into those feet. Good. That's it. Good. Up. Push across. Good. Nice. Look how strong you are. Good. Good. Last two. Good. Then we'll hold this one. So now I've got the bar across me. Good. I'm in my lunge. I'm going to lower a little deeper down. Good. And then straighten my legs all the way as much as I can. Lower deeper down. And then up all the way. Okay, so now we're working on as much range of motion as we can get. Whew. And we're driving into that front heel. Really trying to keep our weight pushed back. Good. Can we do two more? Dig. Good. And last one. Dig. Good. And then back to center. Step all the way to home. And then we're in Pilates stance. We're going to roll down from Pilates stance, keeping the bar close to the thighs. Eyes right up at your pubic bone. Good. Then release your arms forward towards your mount. Lift your spine and tail, so now you're in a neutral hinge, right? So you have a straight back. Yeah, good. Good. Scoop your belly in, bring the bar back to your shins again. Good. Extend back towards your mount, lifting your sternum up. Good. Lift your tail too. Good. And scoop. Pull it in. Extend, reach it out. Good. 2 more. Scoop. Extend, happy dog tail, sternum lift. Good. And 1 more. Extend. Good. All right. Then we're going to round our way all the way up. And we're upright. Okay, how are we doing? Good. We're sweating. Whew. All right. We're going to turn our side to the mount. I happen to have my right side to the mount first. We're going to get a little more obliques going on. It's always obliques, 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 obliques. Everything lateral. So we're going to hold on to our bar. The hand farthest away is on top. The hand closest is on the bottom, right? Right in here and here. Yes, and again, check your grip, right? Use your thumb all the way around. Use the whole pinky edge of your hand. You want to make sure you have a nice, healthy, strong grip. So I'm going to start in Pilates stance. And we all hopefully have just enough tension that your bar starts at an angle. I want you to push the bottom hand in and then little release. So you should feel your belly lift up with that, right? This is just the first thing is I want you to feel the ab lift. Good. Yeah. Good. All right. Now hold it in that parallel line. Now we're going to step away from the bar in that second position plie again. So nice and wide. Bring the bar with you. Good. Come back up. Good. Yeah. Good. Step out. Find the back of your feet. And then all the way up. Good. So you can picture doing standing skater on the reformer machine, Terry. This is standing skater on the ground. That's it. Good. Same kind of lateral muscle activation.
So without falling into the pit of springs.
Mark goes, yeah, except without falling into the pit of springs. Yes, this feels much safer. All right, good. Now we're going to step out. Whoop. We're going to pivot away with the bar at our chest. Now you're going to give it a good strong push. Good. Now you're going to pivot back with straight arms. Wrap your belly in, wrap your belly in, wrap your belly in. Good. And then bring it back to your chest. Good. Take a breath. Exhale, pivot away. Push. Good. Arms straight. Connect to the shoulder blades in your armpits. Yes. Come all the way back. Get your heel down and bring it in. Yes. Good. Do that again. That's it. Shoulder blades and armpits. Shoulder blades and armpits. Right? Because it would be easy to stabilize from only your neck and pecs. We want that better way. Yes, good. Good, that's it. One more, we're gonna stay away, stay turned away from the mount. Good, and now keeping your back to the mount, just let your arms open to the side. Pull them back in front of your body with long arms. So I have my right leg forward, my arms are going to my right. No, I said that backwards. My right leg is the one closest to the mount. That's the direction my arms are going. Straight arms, scoop in and push forward. Yep. That's it. Yep. Scoop in and push forward. You got it, Lisa. Come on. Yes, good. One more. Your torso stays forward, right? Yes. So you should feel your obliques sort of wrap around you even though they're not rotating you. Good. Good. Very nice. And then come back to your side. Ooh, and then just hold that bar in your hand. Hand closest to the mount. We're going to step away from the mount, nice and tall. Hand away from the mount is on your hip. Ooh, good. All right. And then I have an underhand grip. Palm is facing me. Very simple, just a high bicep to the side. Right, a little shoulder, getting the bicep and the delt to work together. And I happen to be in Pilates stance. I'm trying to pull the back of my legs together and not knock my knee inward. Yes, yes, stay in control. Good. One more, hold it in on this one. Good, now push it up, pull it down. You may be able to push it all the way up. I cannot with good form. That's it. Good, keep pulling it away from your mount as you lift. That's it, good. Good. And one more. Good. All right, let that arm go. No, we're just gonna turn the other way. Do the same thing on the other side. So we have hand farthest away from the mount is on top, hand closest is on bottom. We're gonna step far enough away that the bottom of your bar is getting pulled toward your mount. We're gonna pull the top of it to your chest and just push the bottom hand under and release. Push the bottom hand under and towards your belly and release. Yep, so just pushing under, you got it. Yeah. So the top hand is just a pivot and anchor from your shoulder blade. Good. Two more, just finding that place. Good. Good. All right, hold it in front of your belly. We're gonna step out to second position. Woo. Good. And then from here, we're going to, I feel like I'm missing one. My brain is going right to that push, that pivot. Did we have one in the middle of there? Step down back. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Good, yep, out and back. Good. That's it. Good, let's do two more. Yeah, just feeling that. Yeah, that's right, because this is our skater. Duh. Thank you, Lisa. How can I forget the skater? All right. So the next one, we'll step out, hold it. This is where we pivot. So my right leg is farthest away. My left leg is closest to the mount. I'm going to pivot with the left leg. Heel is up on the back one. Then with all my might, we all will push the spring away from you, away from the mount. And then slow control your pivot as you come back to second position. Bring it back to your chest. So pivot, push it away from your mount. Long straight arms. And back in. Yeah. Yeah. That's it, good. And then just a reminder, you can adjust the resistance simply by stepping closer or farther away from your mount. Good. That's it. Good. And then the next one, let's press it out and hold it. Did we hold it here? Why am I having so much trouble remembering this?
It was the...
Oh, the side arm. So keeping your chest looking away from the mount, the arms will cross in front of your body as you bring your bar out to your side and then forward. So if it's your left leg that's back, your arms will come across you to the left. Scoop your belly in as you bring it forward. I'm just going to twist around so I can see you. Yeah, woo! Good recovery, that's it, good. Find that shoulder blade, yes, let the shoulder blades wrap. Good. All right, and then gently just come back into home base.
Oh, and then we did the single arm thing.
Yes, and then we did the single arm. So once we come back to home base, take your stick into one hand, the one that's closest to the mount. Lift it into your high bicep position. And we're just going to pull right in. And again, I want you to see if you can feel your belly lift up. That's it. Good. Hopefully you can be far enough away that you can have some tension to resist as your hand leaves you, right? It's work to pull it in, but I also want you to go slow enough that you feel the work resisting it on the way out. Yeah, nice, slowing it down. Good. So into your head, away from your head. Good. One more. This is our last one. Then we'll hold it, take it up, try to pull it over your head, and back down. Right? Good. Straight up and down. Good. It's better on this side. Good. That's it. Good. Keep that tension on your bar. Good. Last two. And last one. Very nice. Good. And then you can rotate to your bar. Whoo! All right. Before we keep going, we're going to take a quick little spine stretch. So if you have your right hand on the bar with your right side facing the bar, just hold the bar, rotating your spine, not you, big rotation, just gentle. But everybody else gets to hold the bar. And then just round down a little bit. Should feel like a nice stretch to your shoulders. Yep. And you're pulling your hip away. Good. And then back up, and then we'll do the same thing other ways. Sorry. Just turn your hips around. Now I have the other hip facing. And then just round down to the side. Do you feel a stretch there, Libby?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Good. Yeah. Feel good? I hope it feels good. All right, good. Alrighty, so we are going to do a floating plank. And then I think we'll be done with the bar. Do you have your straps with you, Terry? Do you have the little straps? These guys. Okay, good. All right. So, bar to the chest, elbows in, ribs in. Stand your ground. We're going to first just do a chest press, pushing straight away. So notice I am trying my darnest to be upright. I'm not leaning into it. That means my whole body has to ground itself into the ground. My feet down, right? Glutes wrap, abs lift. Good. That's it. Good. One more. We'll hold those arms forward. Good. Now we're going to go into your floating plank. So keeping your heels on the ground, float away from your mount. Good. Use your abs to pull you back up onto your heels. And I want you to take your time with the return. See if you can get all the way upright before you let your arms come back in for the next one. Yep. Yeah, Lisa, good. Yes, I love that thinking control. Good. So press, float. Take a breath. Exhale, float back. Slow, slow, slow. Ooh, slow enough that you have to get your abs back on. And then bring it back in. Yeah, that makes sense. If coming up is easy, I don't believe that you have enough work going on. Wow. There should be a moment where you feel like you're going to tip backwards and that your center has to turn back on. Good. Ooh, yeah. Good. Okay. So we're going to press those arms out, stay out in our floating plank. Good. Now we're going to do long stretch. So on the reformer, it's your body moving away from the foot bar, but on the Pilates stick, it's the stick moving away from your body. So we lift that bar up, 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 find the shoulder blades, good, and then bring the bar back in front of your chest. The strap should be not over your shoulders, right, when you bring it down. Good. Shouldn't be pushing on them. Good. Reach, 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 reach. Long, 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 long line. Good. Up, 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 up. That's it. Good. Can you tuck those abs up just a little bit? Just a little bit? Good. All right. Hold the arms up. And this you don't get to do on the reformer, but you can on the Cadillac, is take yourself and side bend. You're still in that floating plank. Good. Pull your ribs in to come back to center. Other side. Side bend. Good. Pull your ribs in to come back to center. LT, I want you to think of the opposite. You're going to think of lengthening the short side. Good. Yeah. And you still have that work holding yourself forward. Ooh, obliques. And last one. Very nice. Good. Keep your arms up. We're going to back ourselves up. Keep pushing forward. That's it. Now you're coming toward a neutral hinge. That's it. You got it. Happy dog, tails up. Sternum slightly lifted. Now bend your elbows and bring the bar right behind the back of your head. And then Terry, of course, you just think about your shoulders. Good. And press away. Good. Right behind your head and press away. So if that feels too easy to your body, try stepping a little further away. But you have to pay attention, just like with footwork when I say mind the compression. If you press so far that your spine can no longer lengthen tail to head, then you return a step back toward the mount. The length is the big deal here. Good. You have one more press. Good. And then round all the way back up. Good. Let your arms come up overhead. We'll step away from your mount and then put right foot forward. Let yourself have a nice moment of thoracic extension, lifting up like a big back bend. Good. And then switch feet. Other side, same thing. Yep, let the bar help pull you up. Good, feel good? Okay, so let's take the bar off. We're gonna change out for our straps. You doing okay, Lovey?
Yeah.
Your quads. No, we're gonna be in a lunging kneel. So if you want anything for under your knees, any extra cushion down there, please feel free to grab it. Since I'm gonna be on the floor, let me put a little color down because I think my legs will blend in with my mat. I need to put this mat in the wash. You can see like the smudgy bits on it. So you have two options for getting down to the floor. One is just get down however is comfortable for your body. And then two, we are going to step into a step forward lunge and then drop all the way down. So either way, you do what feels good to your body. But we're going to end up all the way down on that knee. I happen to have right leg back, left leg forward. Good. And the third option is, if you don't like coming down to a lunge, is to stay standing or to sit on the edge of a chair with your legs staggered. Good. All right. So we're going to start with an offering. Elbows are bent behind us. We're going to push both hands forward. Bring them both back in. Good. That's it. So why the lunge position? It's less stable. We have to work more on our balance. And hopefully you can feel your little glute kind of squeeze into your midline every time you press. I'm all the way down on the ground in a lunge. Yeah. So I'm on my right knee on the ground. Yes. Okay. That's it. Good. And then one more. Press forward. Good. All right. Now hold those arms forward. Open out to the sides. Woo! Bring them back into your waist. Press forward again. Circle out to the side with control. That's the big offering. Good. There you go. Good. That's it. Good. Good. One more. Hold those arms forward. So I have my left leg forward. I'm going to take my left arm, sweep it down next to my left thigh, bring the right arm up next to my right ear. Inhale, exhale, bring them both back in front of me. You should feel your abs lift. Good. Same thing again. Left arm down, right arm up. It's like you're making big Pac-Man hands. And then both come back together. Good. That's it. Open up to the back. Let your eye follow that back hand. Scoop your belly in. That's it. Good. And one more. Good. Take both arms up to the sky. Good. Now bring them both down to your right side. Good. Bring them up over the top. Bring them down to your left side. Big circle. Good. Up, over, like a giant rainbow. Push it over. Down to the back of you. Good. Yes. Up and over. Good. And let's do this one and one more. Good. A little side bend and rotation. Here's your last one. Here's your last set each side. Mark said that last one was the last one. Maybe it was. I have always admitted that I'm not the best counter. So let's bring both those knees in for a sec. We'll switch to the other side. Good. Good. All right. So start with your offering, small, right? Elbows in, elbows out, right? Pressing forward, pulling back. Good. So the back moment, watch, see how my neck and shoulders are getting hunched? Can you let the shoulder blades stay in control of the upper arm bone? Yes, beautiful. That was beautiful. I could see that. Nice job, both of you. Good. And you too, I'm sure. Good. So we're going to take those arms forward and then we're going to open out our big offering. That's it. Good. Elbows in, press, open out, wrap the shoulder blades around you. Good. Good. That's nice. Good. Good. And one more. We're going to keep the arms forward. All right. So you have, I have my right leg forward. My right hand will come back to the side while my left one comes overhead. Good. Exhale. They both come forward and together. So right arm comes down. You rotate. That's it. Good. Good. Open, open, open. That's it. Abs lift. Good. Up, 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 up. Yeah. This is one you cannot really do on the reformer the same way. You have to do this on the Cadillac or the pedal machine. Good. Let's do one more just to revel in the fact that we can do this at home without having to spend $7,000 on a piece of equipment. Good. We're going to take both these arms up to the sky. Good. Now bring them down to your left. Good. Up over your head and down to your right. So lots of oblique again. Good. Lifting your belly. That's it. Good. So make sure you're not just using your body weight, Terry. Get a little of that rib pulling in. That's better, Mark. Yes, but that was better. I could see. I love it when you guys listen to the cues that I give to each other. Mark just took Terry's cue and ran with it, and it changed his whole power output. Good. Try it on the exhale. That's it. Good. Good. Yes, very nice, everybody. That's great. Good. Oh, good morning, muchacho. Good morning. We're gonna open the collarbones up. Walk away from your mount. Good. So see how the straps are getting pulled back behind me. Good. I'm gonna pull my heels together for a little more stability. And then I'm gonna bend my elbows and just bring my hands toward my booty. Hi, good boy. Hi, my precious. Hi. Sorry, I have to pause and give a good morning here while we pull. Yep, that's it. That's it, just pulling back. Good. Check that the top of your shoulder blade is connected, right? So you're not letting the arm run amok into the pecs. That's it, good. They're already, I know. No running amok into the pecs. Good. Then you're gonna hold your hands against you. Sorry, I had to let go because somebody needed morning scratches. Okay, so pulling those hands in, push them down your booty, pull them back up. Yep, push them down, pull them up. As you push them down, can you feel the pinky edge of your hand trying to help? Not just the pinky, but the whole pinky ray, right down the side of that hand. Let it help push. That's it. Good. Good. Last two. And last one. Yeah. Good. All right. Let those arms gently go out behind you. Good. Lift your chest up. Now imagine pressing them down to your heels, keeping your chest high and your glutes on. Little press. Good. Pull your abs in to come upright. Inhale, exhale, glutes on as you thoracically extend backwards. Little press through those arms. Good. Abs on. So it's really critical that when you reach back to your heels, you've got your glutes on. I'm not trying to force a pinch in my back. I'm trying to create a lifting arc through my spine. Does that make sense? Yeah. Good. A lifting arc. Good. The further back you go, the more glutes I want. Good, and that should be about your last one. Good, and then just swing your arm over the top of your head. Rotate and stretch through the back. And then the same thing around the other side. Think like an owl, right? Turn your whole body back to the mount as much as it will let you. Okay, I need a sip of water, but then we're gonna lay on our backs and put our feet in straps. And our heads will be closer to the mount, and our feet will be away. Whew. You guys got me drinking a whole bottle of water this morning.
I think you have us drinking a whole bottle.
Oh. So let's see, feet and straps. Yes, feet and straps. I see what?
It's so far down that way for feet and straps.
It's because I'm so strong.
I guess so.
That's why. So Mark is noting that the difference in our distances away from our mount. I'm farther away from the mount than he is. That's because I want more resistance to play with. I want to work harder, and he's rehabbing still from his back surgery. So it's not always, it's, what do they say? Comparison is the thief of joy. Everybody's body mechanics are different. If I was Mark's height and this far away from there, the levers would be so strong, he'd probably get flipped over right now. So you can't compare, but it's just interesting to note, shall we say. So once you get your feet in your straps, take a second, kind of roll a little side to side, rock your pelvis, see if you can pull your pelvis into neutral a little bit. Yep. Top to bottom. And then when you get your pelvis set, we're going to put those heels together. Good. And we're just going to start with a little frog, pressing straight out. So these feet and straps are the same experience you would have on the Cadillac leg springs feet and straps, right? Very much hamstring and glute oriented. But the same challenge also applies here. We talked about this before, is that it's very easy to just rest your body weight in them. So right now, I am just resting. I don't have any active press down. So you have to find a sweet spot, whether it's a little higher. For some of us, you'll feel more work a little higher than you will lower because you're resisting being pulled back up from there. You can't use as much body weight. So play with where your workspace is. You've got to find that spot. Yeah. Oh, and now my hamstrings are screaming because I've raised my legs a little bit. Like, just either come down or go up. Don't stay there. Good. All right, one more. We're going to pull those knees back in. We're going to do our diamond lower. So when they're in, keep your knees wide. Lift your feet a little bit. So you should be looking at sort of a diamond shape in between your legs. Keep the knees set. Move from the hips as you lower the whole diamond down. Good. Control on the way back up, lifting the diamond. Don't let the knee shape change. That's it. It stays the same. Pull right here from under your booty. Good. And then back up. That's it. Good. 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 Nice. Lisa, I saw you turn those abs and stabilize that motion. Good. One more. Good. Now, low as you can, but not touching the floor. So very low. Good. Squeeze those legs together. Press them out. Good. Pull them back in. Low, low, low. Try not to let them pop up. Pull those knees open. Good. And press away again. Oh, I like your variation, Terry. That's good. I know. It's okay. You keep doing it. Good. We're going to press the feet together and away from you. Now we're going to join Terry. We're going to open the legs to the outside, but low. I want you to think of reaching out through the top of your feet. Bring them back together, and this time bring them together up toward the ceiling. Doing that same thing, straight down through your middle. Reach out to the corners. Through the top of your foot. Open your ankle as much as you can. You might get a calf cramp. I wouldn't be surprised. And then back up. Good. And one more time down. Good. Out to the corners. Open up through your top of your ankle. Stretch. Good. And then back to center. Good. And then up. And then we'll open the legs out for leg circles. So out to the side. Pull them out as much as you can. Good. And pull down. Good. That's it. Good. And then we'll reverse direction. Sorry, it's good. Good. Yeah. Good. And then when you get to the top of this one, you can give yourself a little stretch, however feels right. So if I pull my feet in, I can grab onto the straps.
Maybe.
And then you can give it a little pull. Running. All right, then we're going to keep the straps on the feet. Bring your feet down to the ground. Your knees are bent and your feet are holding them down. We're just going to give ourselves a nice roll up and a roll down. So the bridge, just bridging up, rolling up through the spine. Yeah. So lifting those hips. Good. Good. And one more. Hold this bridge. Reach your hands up for your ropes. Give just a little pull for your shoulder blades to open the collarbones. And release. Good. And again, hips are up. Just a little pull, pulling the elbows to the side. Open the collarbones. Good. And last two. Glutes are on, holding you up. Good. And last one. Good. And then you can let go and round all the way down. That should feel good. Good. And then we can really take your straps off your feet. Gently let them go. Make sure they're not going to hit anything valuable. Good. Let your knees both fall to your right. Let your left hand reach out to the left and let your eye gaze at it. Breathe and let the top of your shoulder rest back toward the mount. Good, and then scoop your belly in, rotate the other way. So now my knees are to the left, my hand is to the right. I'm going to see if we can exhale and let that shoulder just drop and drop and drop. That's it, good. Nice, very nice. And then you can bring your knees back into your chest and then rock and roll up to sitting. Woohoo! Or pill bug your way to the side. Whatever feels right. Thank you guys. Any fun plans for the weekend, Lisa? Okay. So, yes, no worries. So if you need help with it, you just let me know. I'm happy to help. That's exciting. How long will she be in town? Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, all right. Well, I'll see you Monday. And then Terry, do I see you Monday? Okay. And then baby pictures. We want baby pictures.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, you guys.